Hey guys, welcome to today's vlog. Okay, I am taking the usual, I take this little back road. Ooh. Headed to class. It is 6:06. So I'm doing, let's see, I got 24 minutes to get there. It's about a 19-minute ride. I'm wearing this torn up ass top. Today we have a test, so that was such a dumb decision. Like, why the fuck would you jump in front like that? Like, you idiot. Stupid ass. Like, this Jeep just jumped in, like, these two got, whatever, almost hit each other coming through. They were both coming in from both sides like that, and then the Jeep just jumps in front of me. Today we have a testing class. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but we spent the first couple weeks of class, like the first week of class, I would have to say, we spent talking about, like, I guess basically like workmanship skills and how to deal with people. Like, it was just dumb shit. Dumb. It was like an introductory week, right? Because, you know, you first get to a class. Okay. Now, I have no problem with that. The problem is that yesterday was our first day doing hands-on, like, training and stuff. And we had to learn tools. We had to learn like 36 tools. Today we have a test on tools, and we just learned it yesterday. And I'm like, you guys need to learn how to utilize time better, because why would you only give us one night to figure out tools? Some of us have work at night. I mean, I don't have nothing going on, but I don't retain information that way. Like, I did study. This is like the first test that I actually did outside of class studying for. So, because I really didn't know any of the tools barely. I mean, I knew a screwdriver, I knew a saw, I knew a hammer, but I didn't know that they have ball peen hammers. They have claw hammers. They have C-clamps. They have different type of saws. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of tools depending on what you decide to go in. And I had no idea about that. So it's like, it's honestly, this is to me almost like harder than the math, because I don't get it. I mean, I get it. Like, I'm trying to remember. Like, for instance, they have like 8 different types of screwdrivers that are just the basics. And I'm just thinking, okay, you know, this is a screwdriver. You know, I just put a screwdriver in and start screwing. You know, I didn't know that they're like the hexagon shape, the square shape, like the straight line. You know, I didn't know that they all had names. I just always have called them all screwdrivers, you know? So we don't even have no idea what he's testing us on. We don't know if it's multiple choice. We have no idea. I got my smoothie here. This one is not a collagen smoothie. This one's just a regular. I was legit gonna make myself, you know, like a collagen smoothie, but I kind of noticed that I wasn't gonna have enough time, so I was like, oh, okay, well, let me just make this one, right? And also, gosh, this teacher has been having an attitude with me. Guys, I'm really not trying to make myself seem like, oh, I'm all that, but this is like the truth. Because he can already tell that I'm not interested in him, and I've been showing more attention to the other guy, which there's nothing that's ever going to happen with me and the other guy. The simple fact that he has like a newborn baby, that right there is enough for me to be like, you know what, like, we're good. 3 months is new. That baby could be 1 month, who knows, okay? That girl is still fresh, she's probably still recovering. So there's nothing that's ever going to happen with me and that guy. And I think that the simple fact that I'm showing that guy more attention than him, and this guy is our, you know, instructor, he thinks he's all that, he tries to flash his money, blah, blah, blah. I think that the simple fact that I'm giving this guy more attention than him, on top of me not already being interested in this dude, that's a huge problem for him. So instead of him just being professional, like, he doesn't want to be, okay? So you guys already know he wouldn't let him sit next to me in class. And it's because it was him. It had nothing to do with the teaching or the test or anything like that. So the Spanish girl, she came and sat next to me, and I don't even know why. She's always had her own seat. If anything, her and her mom would take people's seats. They would just come in class. They knew that a person would be sitting there, and they would just just come and sit in your seat. They didn't give a fuck. So he sat next to me, and if you guys don't remember the other vlog, I was telling y'all that he said, like, you know, you guys, I want y'all to be separated. He made him go sit in the back. So anyway, now that girl sits next to me, and I don't know why she decided to do that when she has a seat, but whatever, it's fine. Maybe she can't see. I don't know. Well, let me tell you guys, like, basically what happened yesterday, okay? This man has a problem with people suggesting anything, especially when you're not giving him attention. We got to class, and, you know, he did the roll call, sign in, all that good stuff. And as soon as we got to class, knowing that a lot of us have no idea what the fuck tools are, he goes and puts us at the tool table. And not even to the best. He just wants to, he's like, okay, name these tools. We are sitting in literally 98 degrees. I know, maybe like 105, like the heat index in there because it's so humid. There's no air conditioning in the warehouse portion of the class. So we're in the warehouse, like sweating bullets, right? Which is fine, because if you work in a refinery, you gotta work in the heat. That is not a problem for me. I'm just saying that I've been living here forever, so I know the heat, right? Anyway, all of us are dripping bullets. Even the guys who are currently working in plants during the daytime, they're all sweating, okay? So everybody's kind of going through, he's like, you know, one by one, people are naming the tools, but they're not even naming them correctly. They're like, this is, and it's like, okay, I understand that some people are visual. I know I am, but as a visual learner, it helps me if you just do a quick little run through. You know, all you got to do is just one time even, just name all the tools and then look at us and then tell us, okay guys, to your best of ability, like, try to name all these tools. No, instead he just put us there in the heat trying to name tools one after the other, and he kept saying, no, that's wrong. It's like, it's this.
Grinding disc. Lumbar.
Okay. A gold folding rule.
That is a wooden folding rule.
Okay.
Wooden. Wooden rule, a 6-foot rule.
Welding shop.
That is soapstone.
And I'm like, so I wasn't even being rude. I just said, hey, I was like, how come you asked us to name these tools, you know, instead of giving us a run through? He says, I quote him, and he says, because that's what I told y'all to do. It's like, okay. I said, I was just asking a question, you know, it would have been helpful to know beforehand. He's like, well, that's the point, you know, I got to get y'all, you know, some people are visual learners, and I'm like, yeah, that's me, and I'm a visual learner. And I wasn't going to sit up here and argue with him. He was explaining himself, and he started walking away. Like, he's trying to be disrespectful to me. So now it's on, like, I really, like, ooh, I really am, I don't want to say it, but, like, I just honestly hate men in power. I hate it. I hate people who have a powerful position who honestly just don't even deserve it. Like him. He has no fucking idea what he's doing. He should not be doing this job, you know, and it's not even like he's just the worst. All the people that work at this place have no business being there. They are all so unprofessional. It's ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous. The only person who is professional, I would have to say, and is doing a decent job is the Spanish teacher who works aside him. But, like, other than that, it's just annoying. Simple. It's like, and I'm honestly, I'm sick and tired of people, number one, like, trying to date students or trying to date people that work under you. I hate it because they don't know how to treat people if they get turned down. And it's like, on top of that, like, at least try to get a vibe. At least try to get the vibe that the person is feeling you too. Even if, like, if you're interested in somebody, I'm just talking about even in general. Like, I feel like he's one of those dudes who will just, like, try to kill you if you turn him down. I'm serious. The rest of the day, I just didn't look at him. I just had a little stink attitude with him because I don't like that. I'm so tired of, like, being made to feel uncomfortable. I'm so over that. And on top of that, it's just, like, stupid. It's a simple question, and that's why people don't like answering questions. You know, it's like you're not preparing us very well. And you guys want to get mad whenever people say stuff. And he does that. Like, he always has like a snippy attitude. He always has like a smart ass answer. His answer is always, because I said so. Because I told you to. Because that's what I said. And it's like, you just feel like somebody's trying to question your authority when I'm generally asking a question, because if a lot of people are failing, that's your fault as a teacher. Like, I'm serious. Like, if a lot of people are, I can understand that some people are just not getting it. Cool. But like, if like half the class is failing things as a teacher, that's on you, because you're a fucking teacher, and not everybody has some type of learning disability. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah. Anyway, guys, today is the first day that I'm actually on time to the class. Like, no, I mean like early. I'm always walking in there at exactly 6:29, 6:30, but today I'm probably gonna make it there around like 6:25. Most likely. I gotta throw on my jumper, of course, and start sweating, because that's what we do there. We sweat. And then I mean, it will be, and you know, another thing I hate about him is that, like, he makes us go into the sweatshop first, and then we do our test. And it's not even like we go into the sweatshop and we do like a refresher in the sweatshop. No, he'll teach us something completely new in the sweatshop, and then make us do a test on what we learned last week. And I'm just like, I understand that you want us to be ready, but a lot of us have no fucking clue what you're even talking about half the time. Half of us don't even know what we're reading half the time. A lot of people have never even worked in a plant. Like, this stuff is confusing to me, and I've done a lot of plant work, a lot of different variations of portions in there.